Boom! Welcome back, people, to the Armament Factory. That's right, me, Big Luch, coming straight to you from a YouTube, a Twitch, a TikTok, whatever platform you watch it on. Guys, today, great game, the last game of the weekend. It's going to be in London at Brentford against Manchester City. That's right, Manchester City is in town. Let's see what they can do to a well-drilled Brentford. Now, Brentford is the team that got ripped apart. When I say ripped apart, I'm talking about players that have left Brentford. You're talking about the Wissers, the Embuemos, and not even that. Forget the players. The manager, Thomas Frank, leaving Brentford, going to Tottenham was a big move for them. Plus, their backroom staff is gone. Plus, some other players is gone. So that's what I meant. Yes, they've got Keith Andrews in charge now, and he's not been doing too bad. I mean, they got that big win at Chelsea. I'm pretty sure they beat Manchester United. Yeah, they've been doing pretty decent. They have more wins than losses, I believe. So, um, hopefully they can get stronger and stronger and maybe finish high up on the table, maybe get a Europa League spot or a Conference League spot, but at least get challenging and get playing in Europe. I do wish that for them because they've been doing very well since they've come up into the Premier League, ever since they've come up into the Premier League. So yeah, let's see what they can do. But before the game starts now, I just want to go through the lineup quickly. So Brentford's playing 5-3-2. Kelleher in goal. Coyote, Adger, Vandenberg, Collins, and Hickey as they back five. Then three of them in front of them: Yarmouk, Henderson, and Damsgaard in the middle of the pitch, and Thiago and Sade up front. Right, then you got Donnarumma, Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol, O'Reilly. In front of them, Rodri. In midfield, Bob, Reinders, Foden, Savino, and Haaland. To be honest with you, here I can see Brentford's playing 3-4-2-1, so I'm not sure why over there it says 5-3-2. So they're playing Adger, Collins, Van den Berg as a back three. Then you have four of them in front of them: Coyote, Henderson, Yarmouk, and Hickey. Then two in front of them as a additional midfield, attacking midfield, which is obviously Sade and Thiago. So, right, let's get to the G-Tech Community Stadium. Let's see if the Bees can sting today. Another sting in the tail of the Premier League. Let's check it out. Let's go, guys. Let's enjoy this game. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that, all of that, all of that. They're having a minute silence. I'm not sure why, because obviously I can't hear what's going on. But yeah, there's a minute silence for someone, I presume, that has lost their life. So God rest the dead. My condolences to whoever it is and their families. Chris Ramsey. I presume that's a former player or manager at Brentford. Chris Ramsey. But yeah, guys, so today's going to be a great match. They should be full of goals, this kind of game, because Brentford is a very attacking type of team. Man City, obviously, we know. Don't have to explain them. In loving memory of Chris Ramsey. Oh my God, he was my age. God rest the dead. Bless him. Bless him and his family. I hope they'll be all right. My condolences to the Ramsey family. Um, I'm not sure. I need to look into what happened there, what's going on. I'm so sorry, guys, if you think I'm ignorant. I'm not. I'm just, there's too much happening in the world for me to know about every single thing and every single body. So, yeah. Anyway, teams are in a huddle. Game's about to kick off. So let's get ready with the timing. As I said, I hope there's going to be lots of goals in this game. Obviously, Haaland in top form. Like, I believe every game he scored at least one or two goals. He's got a ridiculous amount of goals. He's a terminator. He terminates teams and keepers. The problem with Man City is, I believe, the back four, like some of the midfield and then the defense is a bit shaky. They keep leaking in goals. They're not the formidable team and squad they have been in previous years. They have been slacking. Definitely last season. This season, I believe it's slightly better, but still not at the same, or yeah, they're not in the same place they were before. Right, kickoff. Game started, guys. Let's go. We're at the G-Tech Stadium. The G-Tech Community Stadium with Brentford versus a Manchester City. Right, now. Brentford on an attack straight away, but Man City stop it. I was looking forward to this game, like I said, because there's usually a lot of goals in these kind of games. Brentford at home are not easy at the G-Tech Stadium. I have a feeling they might turn up today and give not only give City a great game, but also at the same time nick a win, and that's really important for Arsenal because we're not ahead by that much. I mean, when you look behind us, teams are 1 or 2 points behind us. So I would love teams like Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham all to start dropping points while we are gaining momentum and going full steam ahead to win the Premier League. So this game is important for us, for Brentford to win. So I am gonna support Brentford for the win. But at the same time, I do want to see a great game. But yeah, come on, Brentford. Rodri not being back to his formidable self. Obviously, he's not at the level of a Ballon d'Or winner this season, having been Ballon d'Or winner last season. Obviously, Dembele getting it this year for last season, and Rodri getting it last year for the season before, I presume. So yeah. Right, the computer is giving Man City 49% as win probability and only 27% to Brentford. You know, those win probabilities that go through the computer, I don't know about all of that, man. Anything can happen in football. Mistakes can be made that the computer doesn't even understand or know about. You know, red cards, yellow cards can happen. Yeah, I know it's just a probability, but still, I don't know what they factor in to make those calculations. Is it simply because of the level of players that are available at the clubs or the level of manager? Obviously, Pep Guardiola is going to add a lot to that with his tactics and his know-how of winning games and, you know, dealing with teams like Brentford. Guardiola just clearing the ball from Sade, throwing for Brentford. And I must say, you know, Keith Andrews has been doing well. Usually in teams like Brentford or those kind of level teams, when when they've had a manager for a very long time, and I believe Thomas Frank was there for like, I don't, maybe 10 years or so, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, when you have a manager for that long, usually the next season when the manager leaves, you kind of you start dipping, especially when you lose all these players. Um, you lose your manager, the backroom staff, the players, the best players you have as well. Not just anyone, but the best players you have. So it's like, ooh, a little foul on Savino. Yeah, usually what happens is the club and the team kind of like, you know, they don't recover very well the following season after, or the season they have lost all these people. But it seems like Brentford, no, they've got good enough backup players that are coming through. They've bought decently well. Their manager seems like he's respected by the players, so they're giving him all everything they have. By the way, Postacoglu with another loss today. It's not looking good for that man. I think he just needs to go back to either Scotland or Japan or manage in Australia because the Premier League is clearly not for him. But Keith Andrews, yeah, he seems like he's got the respect of the players. Looks like they're playing for him. It looks like they're happy with him. So yeah, they've been playing. So it's not a dip at all for Brentford. They're kind of continuing where they left off, even though they've taken so many losses. Man City, however, Man City these last two seasons, last season and this season, there's something very strange. They're not if they did not have Haaland. Oh, here we go. Foden with a ball to Savinho. Savinho on the left hand side now, trying to break down the Brentford defense. Foden, O'Reilly, Ruben Diaz, Reinders now. R- Bob, Reinders. See, the press from Brentford is ridiculously strong. It's so good that they're not giving Man City the time on the ball. Here we go, Reinders now with a run. Reinders in the box. Reinders in the box, going for it by himself. Two players sandwiched him. Pause, but the keeper got it. Unfortunate for Reinders. Yes, I am supporting Brentford, but I do like great football, and that was a great little run from Reinders. By himself in the box, twisting, turning, trying to get away, but then he gets sandwiched between two players. No foul, and the keeper comes and collects the ball quickly. But as I was saying before that, the Brentford press is very, very good. They try and not give Man City too much on the time. Haaland now looking for Savinho. Rodri now. O'Reilly. Foden. Rodri. Possessions obviously when Man City. Brentford's going to let them play, try and get onto them. And the thing is with Man City, they know how to find a way. They know how to break teams down. They know how to, play these difficult teams that will set up a low block or not play on the counter or just play on the counter and having a lot of defenders at the back. But saying that, look what they did when they came to the Arsenal. Yeah, Manchester City just dominating possession there. Foden now with a shot. Blocked by the Brentford player. And City get their first corner. Foden on the corner. So that's the thing about Man City. They're so dangerous. You'll see them just passing around, just nonsense passing. It's not really nonsense passing, but I mean like they'll just be passing it left and right, left and right, left and right, and out of nowhere, boom, one through ball to Foden, just breaks down the whole defense, and then he's out there and he's trying to take a shot. This time, unfortunately, he takes a deflection and it's a corner. Foden with a corner, header, straight to the keeper. Vardio with a header, but straight at Kelleher, who grabs it. Haaland there, obviously, goal hanging, trying to get some rebounds or ricochets. And by the way, Henderson has been doing well at Brentford as well. Obviously Ajax didn't fit him, Saudi didn't fit him, but he's back in the Premier League where Brentford now want to attack. Oh, it's offside. Igor Thiago chasing the ball. Unfortunately, was offside. But Brentford can do that. Was he offside though? They didn't check it, but he didn't complain, so I guess he was. Oh, Haaland with 1-0 Man City. I told you out of nowhere, this is what they do. Haaland again. Absolute terminator. Absolute violator. Absolute menace for Man City. Wow. Out of nowhere, I just took my eye off the game for 1 second. Out of nowhere, I see Haaland in front of the goal, just scoring, netting, tucking it away. Let's see this now. Straight from the defense. Ruben Diaz to Gvardiol. Gvardiol with a long ball to Haaland. And Haaland goes around the defender, plays him out, and then takes a shot. This is an incredible striker, guys. This is what I want Gyökeres to do. This is how I saw Gyökeres play the game and wanted him to play the game at Arsenal. However, now Haaland is just, I don't think anybody can match him. Like, look, you can hate him, you can love him, but you must tell the truth. Haaland is an absolute menace, an incredible striker, a formidable player. He is so important for Man City. Was he not there, believe me, Man City would be way down the table. That was a great ball. Two passes, third pass, and the next touch was a goal. That's incredible, guys. Right, let's see if Brentford can get back in it. What was it in the 8th minute, 9th minute? Incredible. Reinders now. Back to Nunes. Right, Rodri loses the ball. Brentford get it back and play it back to their goalkeeper. With 10 minutes in, guys, and it's 0 to Brentford, 1 to Man City. 1-0 to the Sky Blue team. So Brentford right now just trying to keep their composure, to be honest with you. They're letting Man City dictate the play it around. The possession is like 77%, nearly 80% to the 23 that Brentford has. But Brentford at the same time allowing them, they're not pressing them that hard up front. They're letting them come at them, and more in their own half, they're trying to get the ball off of them, but they're not really chasing the ball as such. They're more trying to force Man City to make the mistake to just nick the ball away from them and then go and try and score the goal. But Man City is just trying to run circles around them. Now Henderson, Brentford now with the ball. Brentford now with a cross. Igor Thiago couldn't get it. Diaz sharp to get the ball, quickly gets it out. Now Ruben Diaz, no. Savinho chasing the ball as a throw in for Brentford. You guys know that I was checking the stats with this goal that Haaland scored. That's his ninth of the season already. 9. Compared to Gyökeres's 3. And Gyökeres scored one or two penalties as well. So maybe one penalty and 2 goals, I think. Yeah, 2 goals and a penalty. Can you guys imagine if we had Haaland up front this season? I mean, Lord have mercy. So I can see Henderson is trying to be that distributor for Brentford. Sade now chasing a ball from Henderson that was a bit too fast and too hard. But I can tell they keep on trying to get the ball back to Henderson, and he's just distributing it all across the pitch. Long balls, short balls, passes it, but they're trying to work through him and let him kind of dictate the play of where the ball goes, which is good because he's obviously a proven midfielder. He's done very, very well at Liverpool. And I believe before that, where was he before that? Sunderland? Crossfield ball all the way to Savinho. Savinho on the left hand side now. Plays it back to Reinders. Reinders now back to Savinho. Savinho, is he looking for Foden? No, Reinders again. Reinders to O'Reilly. O'Reilly now. Reinders, Rodri playing a 1-2. Guardio to O'Reilly. Ruben Diaz. Here we go. Reinders, Savinho. Guardio. Ruben Diaz. Oscar Bob now on the right hand side. It's good. They go from left to right. They just keep on trying to switch it wherever they feel like there's a possibility. Now, Ruben Diaz. Guardiol. O'Reilly. Foden, Haaland. Haaland to O'Reilly. Now O'Reilly's going to cross it. No, he looks for Reinders. Reinders now. Reinders now. Reinders with a shot. Too far and too high. Unlucky Reinders. Come on, Brentford, man. We need you to win. You're already 1-0 down. What's going on? We needed you to win. We want Man City to lose, guys. Come on, man. And you're a London team as well. What's going on? Can't get these Mancunians to come up here and score and win and dominate. The Premier League has been up north for too long. It's got to come back down to London, guys. Right, Rodri, through ball to Foden. Foden, through ball to Haaland. Haaland again in the box. So dangerous every time, and he plays it across the goal. And Oscar Bob can't get to it, nor Savinho. But every time Haaland's got the ball in the box, you're thinking that's another goal. That's how scary he is. That's how good he is. My God, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right. Brentford is just trying to get out of their own half. They got Haaland in the box again. Henderson now plays it out. Igo Thiago plays it back and he's running now. Brentford on the counter attack now. Can they do something? Come on, Brentford. Long ball straight forward to Igo Thiago. Can't do nothing with it. He grabs it. He's holding it up now. Ruben Diaz, Damsgaard now in front of him. Damsgaard. Come on, Brentford. Come on, Brentford. That's what you want to hear, really. Corner for Brentford. Well done. O'Reilly had to clear it. Danger area, so he cleared it. Donnarumma giving him a high five. Donnarumma looks like he's fitted in a Man City very well, very quick, just slotted in. Yeah, looks like he's been there for years, although it's his first season. It's really strange. I like it though, it's good. Right, first corner of the game. It's Brentford. Who's it? Henderson that's taking it? I don't know. Damsgaard took it to Hickey. Back to Damsgaard. Crosses it? No? Yeah, crosses it. Blocked by Foden. Collins just hooked it backwards because Yarmouk was under pressure. But anyway, ball goes back to Donnarumma. Not a great start from Brentford, I must be honest. Hopefully they can get back into the game. It's only been about 17, 18 minutes. Hopefully they can get back into the game because I have seen Man City in the later stages of the game giving goals away. Their defense is a little bit shaky. Yeah, their defense is a little bit shaky because they're giving a lot of goals away recently. So they're not as solid at the back as you'd think. The thing is, they're so prolific up front that they can try and outscore any team. But of recent times, a lot of teams have been able to get back goals, get draws out of Man City, wins. Like, look at what Brighton did in the last minute, getting the winner. Now Man City, Foden on the attack. Foden looking. Reinders now to Oscar Bob. Reinders again. Oscar Bob plays it into the middle. Foden shoots, but looks like Kavanagh was too easy for Kavanagh. But I will tell you, Man City are getting back to their usual self that they was at when it comes to their passing, their play. Yeah, they only play in Brentford. They didn't play like this against Arsenal, but I see Pep Guardiola trying to get his team back to there. And that's what I said from the beginning of the season. I said everyone needs to watch out Man City because everyone's kind of trying to rule them up. Everyone's looking at Liverpool. Everyone's trying to make Arsenal favourites. Arsenal's not the favourites. Man City is the favourites. Man City will always be the favourites until they shoot themselves in the foot. Because of their players, because of their manager, and now even with the goalkeeper, it's very difficult to say that they're not gonna be challenging. Oh, what's this? Oh no! Sorry guys, bear with me one second. I just want to have a what is going on. Right, so Rodri's gone down again. I'm not sure what it is. I didn't see a challenge or anything. This could just be a muscular because he's like just sitting on the pitch, but it looks like he's frustrated. He's angry. Looks like Rodri has another injury and cannot carry on. Pep Guardiola's not even looking at him. He's talking to Foden and Reinders, giving them instructions. And Oscar Bob. However, Rodri's on the floor shaking his head. He looks like he wants to cry. He doesn't understand what's going on. You're talking about a Ballon d'Or winner who now is just constantly injured. Ever since that injury he got at Arsenal last season, he hasn't ever got back to his true form. He constantly gets injured. Small nigga. I believe it's right. Looks like he's gonna come off. Wonder who's coming on for him. So Rodri comes off, and who comes on for him? Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez. Obviously not a like for like, definitely not a like for like. And that's probably why Pep Guardiola was giving last minute instructions to Reinders to make sure that he kind of keeps an eye on him, on Nico Gonzalez, make sure that he does what he needs to do, and obviously instructions for himself as well. That's a big loss for Man City, I must say. A big loss for Manchester City. I'll be honest with you, Man City without Rodri are not the same Manchester City. Hence why last season they struggled a lot. Because as soon as he got injured, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they had like a good maybe 6, 7 games in a row that they lost, maybe even more than that. I don't want to say anything wrong, but I remember they took losses game after game after game after that. You know, they struggled against us. They managed to get a draw, that last minute goal from Haaland when he threw the ball in the back of the head of Gabriel, and that whole stay humble debacle in that game. But literally after that game, Rodri got injured, and their whole season just collapsed. So now with this injury, let's just see. You'd never want to see players injured. You don't wish it on nobody, but I must say, I'll tell you guys something. I'm glad Manchester City, if Rodri's, hopefully it's a minor injury and he's not going to be out for too long, but hopefully he's going to be out long enough where Man City drop some points, because you don't want Manchester City in the title race. Honestly, you don't. People are getting sick and tired of it. The Premier League wants to come back towards the south of England. Um, so this is a good thing for the rest of the teams in the Premier League. But obviously, you don't wish Rodri no harm. Hopefully, he gets back quickly and back to full fitness, and he is good. Oh, Savinho made a run. It was a long ball in from Ruben Diaz. I was going to say from Nuno. Oh, nearly counter attack for Brentford, but it got fizzled out, and Man City got the ball back. Right, Nico Gonzalez with the ball now. O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. Foden. Foden. Foden tries to play in Haaland, but it goes straight to Kavanagh. Kavanagh rolls it back out to Henderson. So we're coming up to about 24, 25 minutes, guys. It's going to be a big difference with Rodri being out. Let's see if Brentford can capitalize on that. Let's see if they can dominate the ball now, or let Man City have less of the ball now, because in the first 20 minutes or 18 minutes, it was like possession was like 80-20 to Man City. It started to sort of balance out. Brentford is trying to get a grip on the game now. Kavanagh kicks it out. Damsgaard just fouling Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez first challenge on him. Some instructions from Keith Andrews and Pep Guardiola. So animated on the touchline. It's unbelievable. Sometimes I try and work out what he's saying, but it's like, what is he talking about? He's pointing and he goes like, does things like that and then that and then it's like he's playing karate. He's like, bro, what are you talking about? Right, Vardy on the ball now. Reinders. Savinho. Nico Gonzalez. How good is Nico? That's the second time now it's nearly lost the ball. Wow. Passes in the final third. 50 for Man City. 10 for Brentford. Ridiculoso, son. Or what's that? Oscar Bob. Right, Ruben Diaz. Surrounded. Oscar Bob. Foden now running. Foden takes a shot. Deflection. Keeper Kavanagh gets it. By the way, that was a great play by what's his name? What's his name again? Tishkavili, that right back for Man City. There's a lot of Vilis coming into the football world now. Mamadashvili at Liverpool, and this Tishkavili, and then there's some other Vilis here and there scattered around. I believe they're all Georgian as well. I might be wrong. Right, Damsgaard. Henderson. Yeah, now. Come on, Brentford, cross it in. Brentford on attack with a cross. Coyote with a cross, but Man City clear it now. Foden. O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez now trying to get it out. I'll tell you what, there's a big difference between him and what's his name? Rodri. Sorry. My mind just went black. Blank. There's a big difference between Nico Gonzalez and Rodri. Trust me on that. It's definitely not a like for like. Right, Man City just passing the ball around. Foden now. O'Reilly now. Savinho. O'Reilly tries to make a run forward. Savinho now plays it back to Foden. No, carries the ball. Plays it to Nico Gonzalez, who plays it to Reinders. Reinders now looking for Oscar Bob on the right hand side. Oscar Bob now. Running with it. Trying to play out two players. He's in the box. Going for Oscar Bob. Plays in for Foden. Oh! Foden couldn't get the ball to his feet. Tried to slide it and kick it. Didn't. Haaland wasn't really there, ready for it. So it was great pressure from Man City, but no end result. Ruben Diaz now to Takashvili. It's a throw in for Man City. Great skill from Oscar Bob to go through two players, pass the third one, then play the ball to Foden, who couldn't get to it. Unlucky. Should have probably played Haaland. Great play by Oscar Bob, but unfortunate for Manchester City because it's still only 1-0. Brentford with the long throws. And I must say, Brentford is not playing bad. They're just not seeing a lot of the ball. Man City is just dominating the ball game kind of thing where they just able to hold on to the ball and hold on to possession much more than Brentford. They lose the ball too easily. It's just that when they do have the ball, they can create, they can be dangerous. Right now, Kavanagh's going to take a free kick from about nearly halfway up the pitch, very close to the halfway line, just before it. He's just going to throw it forward, try and get somebody to get on the end of it, maybe carry it a little bit, and then take a shot. Right, Kavanagh with a free kick. Long strike, Donnarumma. Great goalkeeper. Commands his box, just knew where the ball was coming, grabbed it, held onto it. No mistake. Collins tried to pressure him. Did not work. Right. Oh, Oscar Bob for Phil Foden, who takes a shot and it's too wide. Great ball by Oscar Bob from the right hand side. Tekashvili that plays a through ball for him. He gets it, he crosses it to Foden. He doesn't really cross it, he just passes it in the box to Foden, who tries to kind of bend it in to the goal, but it goes too wide. Kavanagh sort of covered it. But yeah, unfortunate. Foden, I must say, getting more maturer and maturer in this game, getting better and better. He was always a very talented footballer, but now it's like he's kind of growing into his role. He's getting more. Pep Guardiola's demanding more of him, um, and he's delivering at times. His passing is great. His shots, his anticipation, his movement, his awareness of spaces and things like that. I really like Phil Foden. I hope he really gets back into the England team and does well for them. Right, it's a long throw for Brentford, and you know they're dangerous on the long throw because you saw what they did to Manchester United and Chelsea, I believe. They did it to both. So now let's see if they can do it to Man City because their throw-ins are basically kind of like free kicks at this point. Wow, what a trajectory from the ball, but it was offside. Wow, you see them throws there? Wow. He literally threw it near enough like the penalty spot. Oh, it was a foul throw. They gave it to Man City in the same place to throw it. Why was it a foul throw? Or did he have his ankles up or something? That's a schoolboy error. I haven't seen that in a long time. Foul throw. Man City get the ball back. Oscar Bob. Donnarumma. Guardiola plays it to Phil Foden. Phil Foden now looking for Savinho. Savinho running now with Haaland next to him. He tries to play Haaland, but it's a foul on him, and the ref didn't call it. He let it go on to Brentford. Brentford's playing on. Just told Reinders to get up. Sorry, not Reinders. Savinho. What's going on with O'Reilly? His hand's bleeding. Right, another throw in for Manchester City. No, for Brentford. Let's see if they do another foul throw. Right, they're playing out the defense now again. Brentford trying the thing. Man City really in control of this game. They haven't even gone into second and third gear yet. There were flashes of third gear. So far, they're just on second. Oh, right now on first with Brentford on the ball. Oh, now they're going into second gear. Savinho. Savinho plays it to Haaland. Haaland in a great piece of space. Who plays it to Oscar Bob? Oscar Bob plays it to Reinders. Reinders on the right hand side crosses it in. Brentford clear it. Unlucky. That was great play. Haaland really could have taken it by himself. Could have carried on and scored another goal. Instead, he played it. I'm not sure why he did that. Strikers on his level are usually way too greedy to pass the ball to anyone else unless that's instructions that were given to him or he felt like he couldn't score from there, which is strange because I've seen him take shots and make attempts from that area of the pitch. Donnarumma now. Foden all the way back to get the ball. Ruben Diaz. Oh, Brentford now on the attack. Igor. Igor Thiago tried to take a shot. Brentford playing out the back. Kavanagh now plays it out to his defense. Ayo. Oh, and they lose the ball. Bad touch from Igor. Or Igor. Right, 35 minutes in, guys. Not really exciting. Not as spicy as I thought it would be. Not as good of a game as I thought it would be. I chose this game to do the watch along because I thought it's going to be exciting. I thought it's going to be a lot of goals. So far, with 36 minutes in, it's 1-0 to Man City. Savinho on the left-hand side now crosses it in. It goes out for a corner for Manchester City from Savinho. So we're about 10 minutes left on the first half. Let's see if Man City can capitalize from this corner. See if they can get another goal. Who's going to take it? Phil Foden looks like he's going to take it. It's funny that Keith Andrews is the manager of Brentford because a couple of seasons ago he was like the set piece coach at Brentford, and he had them playing real good where they was the best at defending set pieces. Let's see if he's still good at that. And he's still got them drilled very well. All right, Phil Foden in the corner now. Everyone waiting. Yeah, so Keith Andrews, having been the set piece coach for Brentford, is the actual coach and manager now. Let's see if he still focuses on set pieces and they're still going to be the best at defending set pieces. Foden in the corner, takes it. Ooh, yep, they're still very good at defending it. Straight out, Brentford headed it out all the way back up halfway the pitch. Man City still got the ball. Reinders now crosses it back in, but Brentford clear it. Coyote just clearing it. Right, Guardiol, O'Reilly, Foden. Back to Guardiol. Like Reinders. Ruben Diaz, Guardiol. Guardiol moving forward with the ball. You see, that's the thing. Brentford is just allowing Man City to bring the ball slowly forward. O'Reilly with a cross. Oh, brilliant! Was that Reinders? Reinders on the volley, tried to take a shot. Kavanagh had to save it, but what a shot it was. Great ball from O'Reilly on the left-hand side. Crosses it to the back post. Reinders running towards the back post. On the volley, takes the shot, but Kavanagh right there saving it. Pushes it out. That was a great piece of play by Man City, but very well done from Kavanagh. Oscar Bob. Sorry, guys, my nose is itchy. I don't know what's going on. Nothing on my nose, is it? Just itchy me. Silly. Foden. Oscar Bob. Nunes crosses it. No one there. Brentford clear it again. That was a great ball by Nunes, by the way. They're just showing the highlights again of the O'Reilly, of the Reinders chance. What a great shot from Reinders, but just straight at Kavanagh. Right, Foden now. Oscar Bob on the right hand side. Is he going to cross it in? No. Who's that? Nunes on the overlap. Yeah. Doesn't play him. Plays it back to Foden. Foden plays it to Nunes. Foden. Right, Gvardiol. O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got some cross on him, I must say. Gvardiol. Ruben Diaz. Nunes. Diaz. Diaz looking for Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob now looking for Haaland. Yeah. No. Couldn't get to it. Reinders gets to it. Now. O'Reilly. O'Reilly plays it to Savinho. Savinho on the left-hand side now. What's he going to do? He plays it back to O'Reilly, who crosses it. Oh, missed by all Man City players and even Brentford players. It goes right across the ball, a goal, all the way to the right-hand side now. Brentford don't clear it. Man City is still with the ball now. Reinders battling with Sade and gets the ball and plays Savinho. Savinho plays it all the way back to O'Reilly and he calms the game down. Right, there's 5 minutes left, guys. Brentford 0, Man City 1. Right. Ruben Diaz now. Ruben Diaz moving forward. They're very high up the pitch, Man City. I must say they've pinned Brentford down. Brentford's got the whole team in the back, including the two strikers. Everyone's defending. Strikers putting pressure on the defense now. Here we go. O'Reilly again. Savinho on the left-hand side now. Plays it back to O'Reilly. Bad ball, but they get it. Gvardiol. O'Reilly. Gvardiol. Man City again doing the same thing. Just sideways passing until they find a gap they can go through. Have they found it? Not yet. Nunes now. Nunes and Gonzalez just playing it back and forth. There's a 1-2. Nunes again. Being pressured now. Oscar Bob pressured. Nunes plays it back towards Ruben Diaz, who plays it all the way back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma now under pressure, but plays it straight to Gvardiol. Gvardiol now looking for O'Reilly. No, he goes back. Goes next to him to Ruben Diaz. Gonzalez. Nunes now on the right-hand side. Is Oscar Bob there free? No, he plays in. Ooh, he tried to play in Foden. Brentford get the ball now. They're trying to make an attack. Here we go, but they lose out. That attack started too slow. Man City get the ball back. Reinders now. Reinders looking. Reinders saw O'Reilly free on the left-hand side. O'Reilly just walking with the ball now, looking who to play it to. It's like they're trying to see out the first half. They just want to see out the first half, get in with that 1-0. Brentford don't look like they have anything in the bag today to challenge Man City. I'll be honest, it's going to look like an easy win for Man City because although Brentford is a great team, they're not challenging for anything. They're not challenging for the first ball, second balls. They lose the ball too easily. They haven't had any clear-cut chances, and Man City is just dominating possession, and Brentford is allowing them to play. So it's crazy. Like even when Brentford make the press, their press is just to give it back to Man City. Now it's a throw-in for Manchester City as the press from Brentford again gave the ball away. Ooh, Collins. They're looking at a handball from Collins in the box, but his arm wasn't in an unnatural position. It was in a natural position, so that's probably why they didn't give it. But it kind of touched both hands of the Brentford player, the first and the second one. I didn't see who the first one was, but the second one was Collins, obviously. Right, Nunes now running. Nunes, plenty of space in front of him, just carrying the ball. Oscar Bob wants it now. He gets it. Oscar Bob now gets into the box on the right hand side. Goes and crosses it. But Kavanagh grabs it real quick. Great goalkeeper from Kavanagh. Great goalkeeper from Kavanagh. But why did they give Nunes so much space to run into? That's the thing with Brentford. They've got so many people back, but they leave gaps and they leave spaces for Man City to run into. That's so dangerous. Damsgaard now with a long ball to Sade. Sade gets fouled, surely. Yes, Sade got fouled. The ref blows the whistle. Ruben Diaz, a foul on Sade. No yellow card, nothing, but that was very tactical from Ruben Diaz because Sade could have went past him and been one-on-one with a goal. It is a yellow card, actually. It is a yellow card. Oh, wait, so Sade is the one that got booked. The reason why he got booked is because he waved the imaginary yellow card. I thought that it was Ruben Diaz that got booked, but Ruben Diaz didn't get a yellow card. Sade, the one who actually got fouled, ended up getting a yellow card. So they got the free kick and their player got a yellow card. And that's a very silly yellow card to get. You know, just for doing that to the referee gets yellow card, which is silly. But that yellow card is silly to get because if he makes any other mistake, their team is going to lose a player. So he might get substituted half time or in the beginning of the second half. Right, Brentford with a long ball forward and Donnarumma just grabs it like it's nothing. Like it's patata. And it is patata to him. So, you know, Donnarumma, aka Don Durma. Wonder what instructions Keith Andrews is going to give them because Brentford is not playing the same way they played against Man United or Chelsea. And yeah, obviously they're not Man Cities, but still, though, I mean, you'd expect them to kind of like play their game rather than trying to just play a type of game against Man City. And that's why players, anyway, it's half time, guys. That's how teams end up losing against Man City when they try to play a different game against them rather than playing their own game that they should be focusing on like they do with other teams. They're trying to just hold back and play a different type of game against Man City, and that doesn't usually work. Right, so let's break down the first half, guys, okay? So the first half, pretty decent. It's not the greatest game, not as exciting as I thought it would be. I'd actually, you know, thought of this game as a plenty of goals type of game. If not from both teams, I thought maybe Man City can go and dominate. However, they started off very well. They got a goal maybe within the first 10 minutes. Maybe Haaland scored. Great ball. Was only three passes maybe. So it was Diaz to Gvardio, and then Gvardio, I believe it was a long ball forward to Haaland. Haaland takes one touch, then one shot, and it's 1-0 to Manchester City. Now, after that, it kind of went downhill. The only thing you can say is that Manchester City just maintained possession. Their possession levels are very high. Their percentage was like 80% at one point, or 79% at one point, or something silly like that. But Brentford is trying to do something. They're not really playing their game. They're not really kind of like, I don't know. They're trying to adapt the type of game just to stop Manchester City from bombarding them with goals. When I rather see them play the way they play, and that's attacking football. You know, it's not like Manchester City's defense is that good. It's not like Manchester City's defense is stopping them that much. You know, they've got O'Reilly, Gvardio, Ruben Diaz, and Nunes as the back four. And then in front of them, they had Rodri, that's another thing. Rodri going off injured halfway through the first half. Not looking good for Manchester City. He's not had a very good year, I must say. Ever since he got injured, which was roughly around the same time last year, I believe, the game against Arsenal, when they scored first, Haaland scored first, then Calafiori scored. It was 1-1, and then Gabriel, I believe, scored, and we was winning 2-1 till the last minute, and then Haaland got an equalizer and he threw the ball in the back of Gabriel's head. In that game, Rodri got injured. He got a severe injury. I believe it was an ACL, but he was out for the rest of the season. And that's when Man City went downhill. When Rodri got injured, and this season, since he's come back, he's had a few other injuries. He's been on and off, coming in and out of the game. Today again, I don't know what it was. Obviously, I didn't hear anything, but it looked muscular. He was holding his leg. He wasn't really nothing really happened. There was no clash or tackle or anything. He just literally went, sat down on the pitch, and the team doctors came on, and it looked like he was telling them either hamstring or whatever. So it looks like it was muscular. So let's hope for his sake that it's not a serious injury. We never wish injuries on players, not serious ones anyway. Sometimes, yeah, as a rival fan, you'd hope that the best player goes out for a few weeks, but obviously, on a human level, you don't want anyone to get seriously injured and possibly maybe it will ruin his career. A lot of players, great players at that, were stricken by many injuries during their career that shortened the length of their career or cancelled their career altogether. You're talking about like the R9 was plagued with injuries, Michael Owen plagued with injuries, um, other players as well, and then you have obviously players like Dean Ashton, whose leg got broken in an England camp and never played again. He was a great West Ham servant. Um, so yeah, you never wish these things on anyone. Obviously, Rodri, hopefully, is nothing too serious and he can come back. But at the same time, yeah, you want the best players of your rival teams to be out so that they don't get as many points as they should. Other than that, Man City dominating all aspects of this game. Brentford just hanging on a little bit there, especially towards the end. Towards the end, Manchester City was just wave after wave of attacks against the Brentford goal, but Kavanagh being there, that strike from Reinders was a great strike. I mean, it was on the volley at the back post. Great ball from O'Reilly as well. O'Reilly done the overlap around Savinho. Savinho played him the ball back. He got to the byline. He crossed the ball all the way to the back post, and then Reinders took a shot on the volley, and Kavanagh saved it. Haaland, however, like I said, they're just replaying the goal now. So Ruben Diaz, yeah, like I said, played it to Gvardiol. Gvardiol saw the run from Haaland. He saw that Haaland was running between Van den Berg, Coyote, and Arjen, and he played the ball to him. He ran in between the two defenders, shrugged off Van den Berg, went around him, carried the ball, and shot the goal. Now, I must say, with Haaland, with this goal, he done very well to get the ball from out his feet, because this season I've seen a lot of players not being able to get the ball out of their feet. I saw that yesterday with Wirtz at Liverpool. Every time they played the ball to him, he was struggling just to like compose himself. But with this goal, Haaland done very well. There were a lot of players around him, carried the ball, and yeah, look, appearances 9, 12 goals. I thought it was the ninth, but yeah, 9 appearances, 12 goals in all competition. Now that's what it is. So 9-9 in the Premier League, is it? Or 9 in whatever. Anyway, 9 appearances, 12 goals, 37 shots, and 52 touches in the box. Yeah, like I said, you're talking about a great, wonderful, amazing striker. Probably the best in the world. I can't think of another striker that's as good as him. And I don't want to hear Harry Kane, who plays in a farmers league, who only have really one team in that league, and that's Bayern Munich. And he's gonna get all the service he needs, and the teams that he playing against are not really good. So I don't want to hear none of that. Here he was good in the Premier League as well, but he'd have to come back now to the Premier League and compete against Haaland to see which one of those two is the best. For me, it's Haaland. Haaland, I don't think anyone right now in the world of football striker wise matches him. I can't think of any. Maybe you can let me know, but yeah, Harry Kane at the moment is not is doing very well at Bayern Munich. I just don't like Harry Kane, not because he was at Tottenham. Um, I just don't think he's all that. I think he's just very lucky. He's a goal hanger, and yeah, some of his goals are good, but I guess I don't like him because I'm an England fan, and for England, he doesn't do nothing. He's a rubbish captain. He's a rubbish player. And then people turn around, like, yeah, but he's got that many goals for England. Yeah, half of them are penalties, and the rest are in meaningless games. What's the point of that? Did he score in any of the finals, semi-finals, anything like that? No, he didn't. He doesn't. He doesn't turn up in the big games for no one. So don't tell me about great players turn up in great games. Maybe you have one final that you don't turn up in, or maybe one semi-final that you don't turn up. But even for Tottenham, every final, every semi-final, every big game. Watch this season for Bayern Munich when it comes to the big games because they're not playing anybody right now. But watch when they play somebody and see how he does. Anyway, let's get off this topic. I don't want to talk about this. So Rodri off injured, Man City dominating pretty much. There's not much to say for Brentford. They're trying, they're holding on. Kavanagh done very well. Um, the corner and the set pieces from Brentford are pretty decent. I don't think they've had any shots on target or anything on target yet, or maybe I don't remember them, but they've had a few set pieces now, throw ins, things like that, but they're not doing much. So it's right in saying that Man City deserve their lead. Man City are deserving of everything right now. I mean, they play. I wouldn't say they're playing Brentford off the park. Man City is not really that good. I'll be honest. They're good, but when I say they're not really that good, I mean as in they're not their own standards. The bar that Pep Guardiola set for a Man City team was so high that they're well below that. Although they might get the goals because they're hard. Look, like I said earlier, if they didn't have Haaland, they would not be where they are now because nobody else is scoring for them. Nobody. It's so Haaland. Every game you see is Haaland, 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 Haaland. So take Haaland out of Man City, and yeah, they're gonna be struggling. They're not gonna be where they are playing as well as they can play, or winning the games that they're winning because teams are still scoring against them and teams are still playing against them, creating chances, getting to their goal. The great addition of Donnarumma will help them a lot. Take Donnarumma out and put Trafford in there. Again, it's a whole different story. Um, but yeah, now with Rodri being out, it'll just get worse for them. Yeah, they still have players that are out as well. Like I believe Marmoush is not even on the bench, but they've got Cherky on the bench. They've got a few other players that are out as well, but they've got a good enough squad to challenge to make a title. What do you call it? Like a title charge to try and be in the title race. They do have that, but I don't know. For the standards that they set, they're well below those standards. The fact that a Brentford can hold them to what they're holding on to. I mean, that goal was great, but it was kind of like out of nowhere, not against the run up play, but it wasn't really. It was not like Man City was creating chance after chance at that point of the game. It kind of came randomly. Like I said, I literally took my eye off the game for a second. I looked back and it was in. So it was that quick. It was just someone fell asleep for Brentford at the back, or they just couldn't hold Haaland up as well as they thought they could. Now, I haven't seen today's results. So I just want to quickly have a look at today's results, guys. And I didn't update the score again. Jesus, guys, can you please tell me when I don't update the score? Because I have a big problem with this. I have a big problem with forgetting because I'm watching the game, I'm in the zone, I'm talking, and I don't update the score. So please, in the chat, let me know when I don't update the score so I can do it, guys. Anyway, I wanted to just quickly have a look at the rest of the games today and see the results that happened. Right, let's see. So Aston Villa beat Burnley 2-1. Everton beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Wolves and Brighton drew 1-1. Newcastle beat Forest 2-0. And we're playing the Brentford City right now. So that's mad because I actually thought Crystal Palace was going to beat Everton because I saw them being 1-0 up at one point, and that would have taken Crystal Palace all the way to second. So they really missed a chance there, Crystal Palace. If Glasner had won this game, he would have taken Crystal Palace to second in the league above Liverpool, right behind Arsenal on the same points as Liverpool. However, they've dropped back down. But if I'm looking at the table now, Bournemouth is sitting fourth. So Areola is doing quite well. So, guys, we've got Arsenal at the top with 16 points. You got Liverpool behind us with 15, and you got Tottenham behind them with 14, and Bournemouth behind them with 14 as well. And Man City, if they win this game, they'll be up. They'll have 13 points. They'll be fifth. Um, but if they somehow draw the game, they'll drop down behind Crystal Palace. And if they lose this game, they'll drop down all the way to 10th, just in front of Manchester United, right behind Sunderland. So let's hope Brentford can win this game because I want to see both Manchester club right there in the middle of the table next to each other. I don't want them near the top. That will be a very, very good look. So right now the league table is looking really good from our point of view, but it's only a 1 point, guys. So don't get excited. There's a long way still to go. It's like 31 games still to go, guys. We're only like on game 7. So right, let's get back to the game, guys. Game's about to start. Please, please remind me to update the score, guys, if I forget. Right. Keith Andrews is back out. It's so wonderful for Brentford to promote coaches and staff members that they have in the club already rather than constantly going out, going out, going out. And I guess that's because Thomas Frank was there for so long and Keith Andrews must have really studied and learned from Thomas Frank a lot, where they thought, okay, we'll just put in someone that we had already here that knows the style of play, that knows the player, that knows the ins and outs of this club, rather than going to get somebody else. Like imagine they went and got a Ten Hag, for example. Oh my God. Doesn't know the players, doesn't know the club, doesn't know the staff, doesn't know nothing. Wants to do everything his way. Everyone's looking at each other like, but we don't do things like this, and this might not work. So it always fails. Whereas in Brentford, we're very smart just to put Keith Andrews in. And look, Keith Andrews doing a job, mate. He is raising his stock and his value at the same time as doing very well for Brentford. Where was Brentford in the league? I didn't even see. Brentford is. Oh, they're not doing too well, to be honest with you. They are like 16th at the moment. They're only two positions. There's only one position ahead of Nottingham Forest. So the three teams that are gonna get relegated, or that look like they're gonna get relegated, it's like the ones that I called on this game week 2 or 3 when I was doing the Premier League preview show. It's literally Burnley, West Ham, Wolves. West Ham possibly are able to climb out and then make Nottingham Forest drop into the relegation zone. Because let me tell you something, guys. Oh, the game started. Sorry, people. The game started. Let's go. All right, here we go. Brentford straight away on the attack. Coyote in the box. What Donnarumma gets there? It's a corner for. Is it a corner? Oh, the ref says no. It's a goal kick. Right, it's a goal kick for Manchester City. Right. Coyote, Henderson, Yarmuluk, Hickey, Damsgaard, Sade. Doesn't look like Sade came off. He's the only one with a yellow card right now. And I got Thiago up front. So same formation, 3-4-2-1 for Brentford. Same players, no change. Subs, you've got Hakon, Valdimaris, Rico Henry. I didn't see them. Frank Onyeka, Dango Otara, Keen Lewis Potter, and Vitali Janelt. Right, Manchester City, Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal. Matheus Nunes, Ruben Diaz, Yasko Govardiol, and Nico O'Reilly. And then Nico Gonzalez in front of them. So 4-1-4-1 for Man City. In front, the four in front of Gonzalez are Oscar Bob, Tijani Reinders, Phil Foden, and Savino. And up front, Erling Haaland. And the subs are James Trafford, John Stones, Nathan Ake, Mateo Kovacic, and Ryan Cherky, Jeremy Doku, Bernardo Silva, Rico Lewis. Oh, wow. Hey, referee says no. Oscar Bob tried to claim for a penalty. The ref says no, told him get up. Now Brentford kick it straight to I go Thiago! I go Thiago! I go Thiago! 1-on-1 with Donnarumma! 1-on-1 with Donnarumma! And he misses, he shoots right at Donnarumma. Oh my god, it's unbelievable! That was unbelievable! I got Thiago 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper with Donnarumma, but Donnarumma made himself so big he put his chest out. Igor knows. So how did that happen? So a long ball all the way. Gvardio heads it out, but he heads it backwards for Igor to chase it. Igor's chasing it. That was unbelievable. I got Thiago straight at Donnarumma's chest, and Donnarumma knew to make his chest big. And it hits his shoulder and it goes out, and Igor Thiago closes his eyes and thinks, my God, what happened? That was unbelievable. One touch in the box compared to Man City's 18. This is ridiculous. So, guys, I don't even know what to say about that. That was very bad. That's maybe the only chance that Brentford might get, and they didn't capitalize on it. And that is what a shame. What a shame. Right, sorry guys, I just had to look at my FPO, see how much points I got. Right, let's get back to this game. Brentford did start well in the second half, I must say. Keith Andrews obviously told them what they were doing wrong or how to improve, because they have slightly improved. At the beginning, it's a free kick for Brentford on Henderson, gets fouled by Gonzalez. So they have come in and started a little bit brighter, a little bit better, a little bit more nippier, a little bit more, how can I say, willing to go out and try and attack. I think that's what Keith Andrews probably told them. You guys are too conservative. You're playing too deep. You need to come out. You must attack. Best form of defense is attack. Go out there, try and get a goal. We need to get a goal back. Hopefully this turns out to be a draw, or maybe for Brentford to win 2-1. It's a free kick now, halfway up the pitch. Long ball from Brentford. And it's a corner for them as Man City head it out. Oh, what? Did Collins touch that? I thought Man City player touched that. Oh, Van der Berg touched it. But I don't understand. Why are they so bad at their own set pieces? They're good at defending set pieces, but he used to be a set piece coach, Keith Andrews. Why are they not better at taking set pieces? Surely you teach them how to take them, not only just defend them. Right, Man City, Gvardio plays it to Savino, plays it back to Foden. Savino loses it. Gvardio cleans it up. Right, Reinders now running with the ball. Reinders running. Plays it to Oscar Bob on the right-hand side. Oscar Bob, what's he going to do? He plays it back Now Ruben Diaz just walking with the ball, not doing nothing. Nunes, Reinders, back to Diaz, back to Nunes, back to Bob, and it's a throw into Man City as Oscar Bob gets challenged. Right. I do like how Brentford are playing now. They're pressing harder. They are covering the areas on the pitch. Although Reinders had a lot of space to run into now. Right, O'Reilly's got space to run into now. Savinho, they try and cover those blades of cross quickly. Henderson covering now. Phil Foden, Savinho, Guardio. Phil Foden, Phil Foden and Gonzalez just playing it back and forth like they're training. Guardio switches it to the other side to Nunes, who plays it to Reinders. Reinders looking for Haaland, couldn't get it to him. Plays Phil Foden. Phil Foden back to Reinders. Reinders now to O'Reilly. The game is slowed down again. The game goes from high pace to slowing it down. Right, I think Keith Andrews is telling them to come out because they're pushing Man City back now with the press. Nunes plays it back to Guardio. So much space on the pitch. Oh my God. O'Reilly now, who plays it to Reinders. Reinders bombing forward. Phil Foden. Plays Oscar Bob on the right hand side. Inside the box now. Plays it in. Shoots. And gets blocked by Van der Berg. Right, Guardio on the ball now. Savinho plays it back to Gonzalez. Now, Darwin Nunes. Darwin Nunes. Sorry, what am I talking about? Nunes. Nunes with the throw in. Ooh, miss kick by Brentford. Goes back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got the ball now. Gonzalez. Guardio. Foden. Nunes. Oscar Bob on the right hand side now on the wing running forward. Reinders. Oscar Bob goes back again. Great play by Brentford, not giving Man City the space to do what they want to do. They're putting the press on them. They lose the ball now. Brentford's got the ball. Sade running. Foul, surely. No, ref says get up. Man City got the ball back. Sade's putting his hands out like, ref, what's that? Surely I got fouled. Ref is not having none of it. Foden's carrying the ball forward now. Foden. Reinders. Foden. Gonzalez. Now O'Reilly. Reinders. Guardiola. O'Reilly switches it to the other side where Oscar Bob is. He can't get there. Brentford get the ball back. Brentford, but they lose it. It's a throw in for Man City. You can't lose the ball that easily, guys. You can't. Not against the Man City. Right. Nunes throws the ball straight to Guardiola, who plays it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly looking. He sees Savinho on the left. Savinho's got the ball now. Savinho rolls back inside and plays it to Guardiola, who then gives it back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly gives it back to Guardiola. Guardiola now looking. Plays it back to O'Reilly on the left-hand side. O'Reilly plays it down the line to Savinho, who loses it. Loses to Coyote. Now, Brentford with the ball. What can they do? No, Foden gets it back. He's not having none of it. He plays it back to O'Reilly, who sells a dummy to Coyote, runs past him. And he loses the ball. It's a throw-in for for Brentford. Okay. Thought Brentford was the one that kicked it out. Anyway, throw-in for Brentford. Looks like Coyote is going to do a long throw again. Another long throw from Coyote, but this one defensively throws it back to his defense. Van der Berg now. Coyote. Ooh, Brentford tried to run. Henderson is chasing the ball, but Guardiola way ahead of him. Henderson is trying. He's trying to do something, man. I like it. That's the champion playing right there. Thiago tried to get a ball, heads it out. It's a throw in for Man City. Right, we're 56 minutes in, guys. I just want to see Brentford either make some chances, create some chances, or at least get on the score sheet. Because, guys, look, it's getting kind of dark. Let me see. What's it saying here? Right, Nico Gonzalez just kicks it long. Collins comes for it, kicks it back out. Forward, Thiago nearly couldn't control it right outside the D of Man City. Brentford running, cross it. Oh, surely it's a foul on Brentford player. Ref says no, get up, and Man City carry on playing. Brentford get the ball back. It's on the left-hand side of the City box. Brentford is going for it. They want their goal. They're not sitting back. Unlucky. They had to go back to play again to start from fresh. Now, Coyote on the right-hand side. Van den Berg. Collins. Long ball to Sade. Sade on the left-hand side. He's going to come into the box. He crosses it. Oh, Coyote there to header it, but just over the crossbar. Unlucky Brentford, but it's getting better. They was not doing this in the first half. They're coming out. They're playing. They're giving Man City a game. I like it. I like it a lot. He jumped very well for the ball, Coyote. Couldn't keep the ball down with the header. He headed it upwards and it just went right over the crossbar. Unlucky. Keith Andrews seems happier with their play. I don't blame him. Brentford get it back all the way to Kavanagh. Kavanagh, great feat to get away from Haaland. Dangerous though. Oh, that was very dangerous by Kavanagh. Oh, it was a foul from Haaland on the goalkeeper. But that was very dangerous by Kavanagh, what he did. That could have went very wrong. But I guess Kavanagh trying to show that he can play with his feet, maybe get a move to a bigger club. But listen, when that doesn't work out. Ooh, long ball. I go chasing it, couldn't get it. Yeah, if that goes wrong from Kavanagh, that's another goal for Man City, and that will just not look good for him. Luckily, he got a foul. He got fouled by Haaland, even though he got the ball away anyway. But he got fouled and got a free kick. But that could have went very wrong. Long ball now with Thiago chasing it. Too hard, too fast. Went out. It's a goal kick to Manchester City. Brentford are playing much better, guys. Much better, I must say. They're doing a job. Right, Donnarumma now with a goal kick. Right, long throw from Brentford. Here we go. Everyone going up. Coyote time. Right, City obviously have been looking at videos of Brentford's long throw because they're set up very strangely, as if they know what Brentford are looking to do with these long throw, where they're gonna throw it, what area the ball is gonna come into. Because at this point, where the throw is, it's pretty much gonna come like a corner. All right, here we come. Coyote, long throw. Ooh, nearly unlucky. Still there in the box. Yarmouk shot, unlucky, gets blocked. Back to Coyote, who crosses it in. Ooh, Riley there jumps for it. It's a corner this time for Brentford. Much better, Much better from Brentford. I like it. I like it a lot. So what I'm talking about, guys, you must try and do something. The best form of defense is attack. So you can't just sit back and let them roll you right over. You have to do something. You must fight back. It's 2 corners each, 2 for Brentford, 2 for City. This is a Brentford one. Damsgaard. Shot at the back. Jumping, couldn't get for it. It's a Man City throw in. Unlucky. It's a bit of a waste of a corner, really. But, I guess he was looking for someone at the back post. Sade was there. Sade is not the tallest one. But this opportunity they're showing now is the Igor Thiago one when he was one-on-one with Donnarumma. Bad couple of touches in the beginning. He should have shifted his body. He should have opened it up a bit. He should have put it in the side corner instead of hitting it straight. He tried to kind of like lift it over the goalkeeper, but Donnarumma is huge. You're better off going for your bread and butter type of strike, and that's just side foot straight into the corner of the goal. Oh, Igor Thiago again? No, Man City. Who was that? Ruben Diaz just gets it away from him, plays it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly on the ball now on the Gonzalez. Right, Nunes. Oscar Bob. Ruben Diaz. Guardiol. O'Reilly. The back four just switching it from one side to the other side of the pitch. See what O'Reilly's going to do. O'Reilly is going to play Gonzalez in the middle of the park. Gonzalez carries the ball forward. He's running with it. Then he tried to play in Savinho, but he loses the ball. Coyote cleans up. He gives it to Kavanagh. Kavanagh, got closed down by Savinho, but he gets it out of his feet and kicks it. Straight to Damsgaard, who tries to play forward to Sade, but Ruben Diaz there gets fouled by bloody Sade. What's going on? Why would you do that when he had played the ball already? Unlucky, though. Manchester City free kick. Discussions and deliberation between Keith Andrews and his backroom staff. I wonder what that's about. Maybe they're about to make some changes. We are 63 minutes in. Changes do usually get made around these times. Savinho now on the left-hand side, running, crosses it, and Kavanagh grabs it out of the air. Very well done by the goalkeeper. Sorry, I keep on calling him Kavanagh. It's Kelleher. Jesus Christ. Kelleher. Tijani Ryan displays it to Phil Foden. Oscar Bob now on the right-hand side. Gonzalez. Reinders. Reinders on the right-hand side now. Plays it back towards Nunes. Nunes plays it to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz now plays it forward to Gonzalez. Back to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz to Guardio. Guardio to O'Reilly. O'Reilly's moving forward now. He's looking for Savinho. Savinho gets the ball on the left-hand side. Is he going to pass a player? No, he goes back to Gonzalez. Savinho goes all the way back to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz plays it to Nunes. Nunes goes forward. He plays it to... All right. No, that was Reinders. Oscar Bob now. Phil Foden. Reinders now. Plays it to Haaland. Haaland now. Running forward with the ball. Is he going to shoot? Reinders in the box. No. Oh, he tried to play. Haaland tried to play in Phil Foden inside the box. The weight on the pass was a little bit too much. Foden couldn't get to it. If he did, that would have been a goal. Unlucky. I actually thought Haaland was going to take a shot from there. Phil Foden. Reinders now. Reinders looking forward. Playing Oscar Bob. Reinders 1-2 with Oscar Bob. Plays Oscar Bob again. No. Plays. Oh, gives the ball away, Reinders. Gives it back to Brentford. Brentford capitalize on this Sade and he loses the ball too quick. Sade. Oh, what a blows and skirt, rude boy. Foden and Reinders just playing a 1-2. Man City just slowed the game right down to walking pace. They go from walking pace to 100. From a 0 to 100. Nunes plays it all the way back to Donnarumma. I mean Donnarumma. I call him Donnarumma, guys. Sorry. Gonzalez now. Gonzalez. Who's he looking for? Away from Yarmouk. Sevilla gets pulled down. Scaring on. Brentford got the ball back. This ref is allowing everything. I like it. Yarmouk on the right hand side now. Coyote on the overlap. He doesn't play him. Henderson now crosses it in. My God, what a great delivery, but no one capitalized on it, man. Jordan Henderson is trying, guys. Jordan Henderson is doing very, very well for Brentford, but they're just not capitalizing on it, man. What a ball from Henderson. Igor Thiago was just not ready. Yeah, here we go. Brentford making a change. Igor Thiago coming off. I don't blame them. Yeah, I think that chance by Igor Thiago not capitalize on it. The manager just said, you know what? You need to come off, man. You need to come off. Right, Jensen coming on for Damsgaard. Yeah, look. Otara come on for Otaro, Dango come on for Igor Thiago and Jensen for Damsgaard, guys. Sorry, I forgot to say. So Dango coming on for Thiago and Jensen coming on for Damsgaard. Let's see if we can do better. Here we go. First touch from Otaro. Brentford. Coyote loses the ball. Right, we're about 68 minutes in, guys. Oh, Phil Foden's gone down. Jordan Henderson put a foul on Phil Foden, but Henderson obviously straight there to his England teammate. What happened to Foden, man? What did you do to him, Henderson? Oh, he's got up again. Henderson apologized to his teammate, England teammate, obviously. Went a bit hard on him. He didn't mean it, obviously. He tried to play the ball. Just took him out, really. Yellow card for Henderson. Dangerous. Very dangerous. They got two players on yellow card. There's about 20 minutes left. Henderson also being a holding midfielder, having to clean up, having to make challenges, has to be very careful now because you don't want Brentford to go down to 10 men. So it's possible that they're going to take him off. That's another thing. It's funny they took Igor Thiago off instead of Sade when Sade's on the yellow card and not Thiago. But Thiago was playing worse than Sade, even though Sade hasn't really created anything. But I really believe it has to do a lot with that chance that Igor Thiago missed. Right, we're 70 minutes in, guys. 70 minutes in, and Man City still dominating. Brentford not really getting off of getting out of their own half, kind of. It's Man City really playing in the Brentford half. Now O'Reilly running forward with the ball. No one can get the ball from him. O'Reilly's still in the box until Coyote cleans it up. Now Henderson plays it forward. Good pass. Otara, he tried to give it to Sade, but it went out for a throw-in. Otaro Dango. Right, they're going to go for the set play throw again. Here we go. Coyote. He's going to try and throw it in like as if it's a corner. Yarmuluk on the floor. What's going on? Looks like he might have some muscular strain. Yarmuluk on the floor. I'm not sure what happened there. There was no challenge, no nothing. Oh, they're making a change. Looks like Yarmuluk might be coming off. They're making a couple of changes. Probably Henderson's coming off as well. This is a long wait. You just gotta just take Yarmuluk off. Oh, he lost his footing. He what? Twisted his ankle maybe? We can't really tell. Don't know if it's his calf, it's his foot. It looked like the studs were kind of planted into the ground and he felt awkwardly, but you don't know where the injury would be. Right, yeah, I know it's coming on for Yarmuluk. Double change for Brentford. I told you Jordan Henderson's getting replaced. Yeah, because that yellow card's dangerous. You don't want to be losing a player to Man City and play with 10 men against them. We're still waiting for this throw in from Brentford as they're making changes. Don't forget, look, Man City still got Doku and what's his name as well? Yeah, Henderson. I told you, you have to. Jordan Henderson played very well, probably man of the match for Brentford, but you have to take him off because you know you don't want to lose it. So Henderson off, Yarmuluk on, and so Janelt and Onika coming on. So Janelt's coming on for Henderson, Onika's coming on for Yarmuluk. Right now, Coyote time. It's time to throw the ball in like as if it's a corner. His throws are ridiculous. Man like Coyote. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my lord, right in front of the goal where no one capitalized on it, and now he kicks it straight to Donnarumma. Lord have mercy, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a throw by Coyote. Hold on. Savinho offside. Had to be offside. It was way offside. Right, we got just over 15 minutes left, and then maybe some injury time. Doku's coming on, I told you. And Bernardo Silva's coming on. So I wonder who they're going to take off. So obviously Savinho is going to come off for Doku. Then Bernardo Silva. Um, Bernardo Silva, who would they take off for him? Because they just put Gonzalez on. So Bernardo Silva. Possibly for Reinders, actually. Take Reinders off, put Bernardo Silva on, take Savinho off, put Doku on. Because Savinho having a quiet game, whereas an Oscar Bob is doing much better. Right, Donnarumma catches the ball. They're going to start at the back. Right, we're getting to 75 minutes now. 15 minutes of the 90 left. Then we're going to have some injury times. But Man City's about to make changes. There's a free kick for Man City. Coyote said he got the ball. Ref is not having none of it. Gonzalez is holding the ball. Is ready to take a free kick. Are they not bringing on the subs first? Reinders back to Guardiol. Guardiol to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz plays a long ball looking for Oscar Bob. Can he control it? No. It's a throw in for Brentford. Ref says hold on. Changes are being made. Bernardo Silva and Doku coming on. I just want to see who's coming off. My guess would be Reinders and Savinho. It's Oscar Bob coming off. Oh my god. So Reinders I was correct with. He's coming off, Bernardo Silva's coming on. But I can't believe they're taking off Oscar Bob when Savinho had a way quieter game. Anyway, Doku and Silva on, and Reinders and Bob off. Let's see what they can do now. I really want Brentford to lose, at least a draw. Oh my god, I'm starting to get cold, man. Whew. Maybe it's because I'm tired. I need to put a jumper on. Mateus Nunes seems upset about something. I'm not sure what. Right, Kelleher now. I can't believe I kept on calling him Kavanagh. Why did I call him Kavanagh? My mind sometimes plays tricks on me, guys. Sorry, I do apologize for the mix up in names. But Kelleher now is the Brentford goalkeeper, not Kavanagh. Kelleher, who kicks it out. Haaland back helping in defense, gets fouled as a free kick for Man City. All the Man City players going back to Haaland, hugging him, telling him well done because he was helping with the defense. Van den Berg tried to get the ball, then fouls Haaland. But they congratulated him and they thanked him for helping them as a striker, being all that. Because I've never seen him do that before. He's going very deep to try and help his team out. On corners and stuff I have, but not during the normal game. Donnarumma, long kick forward. It goes. Coyote kicks it back. Foden, Haaland, Foden. Brentford kick it out. Long. Let's see if Charlie can get it. Oh, referee, man. Referee gives everything to Man City. Why doesn't he give Brentford anything? Same things were happening to Brentford. The ref said, get up and play on. If you guys remember in the first half, I kept on saying, wow, this ref is letting everything go on. Now, it's like he's giving everything to City. When a City player goes down, straight away he whistled. Brentford player goes down, no, get up and play on. This is ridiculous. You know, if Man City stay at 1-0, it's very, very easy for Brentford to get a equalizer or even maybe a win. Because Man City are very sloppy towards the end of games. They've been conceding a lot of late goals, Manchester City. So they do have it where they kind of lose concentration or maybe fall asleep towards the end, thinking, yeah, we've seen this game out. And then they start conceding all of a sudden. Savinho on the right hand side now. Plays it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Savinho. Savinho now. Savinho. Ooh, Savinho almost with a back heel with the overlap from Bernardo Silva. Didn't get to it. Brentford kicked it out. It's a throw in for Man City. Looks like Bernardo Silva's taking this throw in. He tries to play it to Savinho. Savinho couldn't control it. It's a throw in for Brentford now. I tell you what, the throw ins and set pieces from Man City have not been very good. And that shows you that they don't really concentrate on any of that. They just want to put the ball on the ground and concentrate on the football part of it. And when I say football part of it, I mean like when the ball's on the ground and you play only with your feet. Throw ins are usually done with the hand. Savinho. Now, Gonzalez. Right, we're on 80 minutes, guys. There's 10 minutes left of the 90, obviously, but I'm sure we're going to have quite a bit of injury time. There was a few players that went down. Yarmuluk, Foden, a few other players. So I'd say maybe about 5 minutes of injury time as well added. Right, Doku in the middle of the park. Loses the ball. Jensen, Coyote. Donga. Jensen. Looking for the cross. Looking for Sade. No one up. Cross to nobody. Is it going to go for a corner? No. Man City hold it at the corner. Man City got the ball now. Savinho plays a long ball forward to Haaland, who controls it on his chest, but can't go anywhere forward, so he plays Silva. Silva's on the ball now. Silva carrying the ball from one side to the other, then plays in Doku. Doku to Silva. Silva Gonzalez. Guardiol. Nunes. Slowed the game down again to a walking pace. I hate that, man. I hate when they slow games down. Right, Guardiol running with the ball. Doku. Doku just about controlled it. Doku on the... Oh, he tried to play in Guardiol again. Bad ball. Brentford clear it. It's a throw-in from Man City. Right, there's not long left, Brentford. Come on, guys. At least get an equalizer. Make sure Man City drop points. O'Reilly. We had a pretty decent game this game. Throw-in. To be honest, it's hard to kind of pick out who... Man City taking too long with the throw. Yellow card for time waster for O'Reilly. That's very strange. That's strange. I've never known City to do that. Try and do the dark cards and waste time, and that's credit to Brentford for making Man City do that, I must say. Right, Brentford with a long throw now. Who's that? Yeah, Rodri. Looks like hamstring. They've wrapped up his hamstring. Oh, what happened now? Looks like Guardiola fouled Dongo. Yeah, what's going on? Something's happened, guys. Bear with me. Something's happened. It's going to be yellow card for who? For Dango? Dango, who was on the floor, gets a yellow card from the ref. His players now telling him, quiet down, walk away before you get a red card. What? He got slapped in the face by Guardio and he gets a yellow card. I don't understand that. Yeah. He gets grabbed by his throat or his shirt and he gets slapped in the face by Guardio. He stays on the floor holding his face and then he gets to end up getting a yellow card. He keeps saying it's a foul, it's a foul. Utara Dango gets a yellow card. Anyway, goal kick Donnarumma. No, not goal kick, sorry, free kick. Donnarumma on the free kick. Ruben Diaz. Doku lets the ball go. Is that throw in for Man City? Yeah. O'Reilly again going for the ball. Maybe he gets another yellow card for time wasted and gets sent off. Imagine that. Bro, just throw the ball quickly, mate. Looks for Haaland. Haaland's trying to hold the ball up and he's gone out for a goal kick. Van der Berg and Haaland just fighting with each other. Ref has to go to Haaland and tell him to calm down because he kind of pushed Van der Berg or pulled him or something like that. But Van der Berg had him in his pocket. Look, Van der Berg had Haaland in his pocket. Haaland wasn't happy about it. Grabbed and pulled his shirt. You know, Haaland's a little bit violent, you know. He's got a streak of violence about him, you know. Unnecessarily. You're a striker. Just chill. Sade! Tried to stay on side, unlucky. Nunes had him covered. Nunes had him in his pocket. Well, him and Ruben Diaz. Now Doku's got O'Reilly on the overlap. What a great tackle from Jensen. It's a throw in. It was a touch off of Silva. There's a long throw again. Michael Coyote going to throw it. He ran. Oh my days. Right, it's going to be another long throw from Brentford. Hopefully, in the 85th minute, they can get a goal. Come on, we got to believe it in existence. Remember, I told you lot that in the last game. Sometimes you got to just believe it into existence. Come on, Brentford. Come on, Brentford. Ref is telling Coyote to go back. Come on, it's Coyote time. Woo! Come on. Come on. Throw it. Coyote time. What a throw. Look at that. Straight into the box. Oh, it was a flick on, but Man City clear it. Otara in the box. Appeals for a handball, but ref says no. Doku now. Doku grabbing the ball, running with it, but nobody ahead of him. Not even Haaland. Oh, Doku's going. What a great tackle. Coyote, great play. Switches it. Oh, look at that. Oh, unlucky. They were looking for Shaw. They couldn't get to it. Nunes just clears it, heads it out. Silva just boots it up the pitch. Right, first ball goes back to Brentford. Brentford keep the ball. Second phase, well done. Go back to Kelleher. Kelleher with the ball now. Can't believe I kept on calling him Kavanagh. Kelleher, man. Right, it's only about 2.5 minutes of the 90 left. Oh, Brentford now with the attack. Otaro. Aja. Coyote on the right side. Oh, he loses the ball to O'Reilly. He's holding on to O'Reilly. O'Reilly plays it to Foden. Foden to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz to Guardio. Guardio to Foden. Foden to O'Reilly. O'Reilly loses the ball. Brentford get it back. What a play. Oh, and they then lose the ball again. Man City now. Gonzalez running with the ball. Plays in Doku. Doku plays it to Foden. Foden now is looking. They're going to switch it all the way to the other side. Silva now. Brentford looking very tired. Savinho now. Savinho running on. In the box. Looking. Is anyone there? No. Plays it back to Silva. Silva back to Savinho. Savinho's outside the box on the right hand side now. He's running towards the corner flag. No, he goes back to Silva. Silva now. They're just playing a 1-2 down the line. Nothing is happening. It goes all the way back to Nunes. Nunes to Silva. Silva running with the ball backwards towards his own goal. He's like, where do I go? Where do I go? He goes all the way back to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz goes all the way back to Donnarumma. Now Donnarumma on the ball. No one pressing. Sade, press him! Sade, press him! Oh my god, that was so close. Sade pressed Donnarumma. Donnarumma kicks it against him. He blocks his kick. He forced a mistake from Donnarumma. Unlucky that it didn't go straight into the goal. It went out for a goal kick. That was very unlucky. Donnarumma's trying to look at the ref. What are you looking at the ref for? It's your mistake, silly boy. Oh, it came back off of Donnarumma. It looks like it's a corner for Brentford. So Sade must have kicked it against Donnarumma and it went out. That's why it went out. So that means he made a save because that would have possibly went in. Right, it's a corner for Brentford. Let's believe it into existence. Brentford's going to score. This game's going to finish 1-1 or 2-1 for Brentford. Let's believe it into existence. I believe you, Brentford. Corner. Guardiola leaps and heads it backwards. Otaro now on the left-hand side. Otaro crosses it in. No one there. Man City clear it. It's just not happening for Brentford today, rude boy. Hickey now. Hickey. Hickey with a long ball forward. And Donnarumma punches it out. No foul whatsoever, even though Van den Berg went down. There's no foul. Donnarumma punches it out. Great goalkeeping. Commands his box. Tells people, listen, man, I got you. Right, Coyote time again. 4 minutes of injury time, guys. Let's see if Brentford can do it. Coyote with a long throw. Oh my God, Sade now. They're still in the box. They come out of it now. Shot. Ah, that was rubbish, man. Who was that? Hickey. Oh my God. Hickey tried to take a shot. Way too far out. Ooh, that looked like a handball from Guardio. Oh, they didn't even bother checking it. Another change. This is Carvalho, who scored the last minute winner, I believe, against Chelsea. So let's see if he can do something else. This is the Carvalho that is spelled Carvalho. People were getting on to me in the last time when they were playing Chelsea because I kept on saying Carvalho. But guys, I know it's Carvalho. It's just the way they've spelled his. They spelled it Carvalho. But yeah, Carvalho's come on now. I didn't even see who went off. But anyway, Carvalho came on. Haaland. Otara now tries to play it. Ooh, nearly placed Sade and Otto. Otto! Sade. Unlucky. City throw. Close to their box. Close to their own goal, but it's a City throw. Cherky didn't look happy on the bench, I must say. He just came back into the team from an injury. He's on the bench. He was available to play. Pep Guardiola's trying to tell him, no, you must throw from here. Why is he going forward? He's actually worried about these long throws, Pep Guardiola. But the throw has gone back anyway. Now, Gallagher with a long ball forward. Sade heads it. No, he can't get to it. Matthias Nunes just clears it. Doku and Savinho both on the same side. Doku gets challenged. Fair challenge, but it's a throw in. It's a throw in for Brentford now. Right by their box now. They need to go forward. Right, we're 1 minute away, guys, from the end of the game. Let's see if Brentford can get an equalizer. I doubt they'll get a winner, but Sade running forward. And he loses the ball. Genuinely thought this was going to happen for them. Genuinely believed they could get an equalizer. Genuinely. It's a City throw now. Half a minute away now. This game is done, guys. You know, Brentford did much better in the second half. If they had started playing like this from the first half, they would have got something out of the game. Man City dropped their levels in the second half. Brentford was sort of on top of them, kind of on top of them. You can't really give a man of the match to anyone because I don't know who to give it to be honest with you. I mean, Ruben Diaz, Guardiola done well. Haaland did well, got the goal. He was helping out in defense and forwards. Right, we're past the 4 minutes of extra time. Surely this is the last kick of the game, guys. Kelleher's telling everyone to go forward. He's going to take the free kick. This is it. This is it, guys. Ball gets played forward. Ooh, just for a moment there, I thought Brentford was going to do something, but no. Coyote kicks out as a throw-in for Man City. That's it. Game's done, guys. Donnarumma just about kept it in, and the game's done. Brentford lose 0-1 to Man City. Man City win 1-0 at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Right, they're only 2 points behind Liverpool now. So they're only 3 points behind us, guys, and I did not want that to happen. Definitely still part in this title race. Haaland again. I mean, you'd have to give the man of the match to him for getting them the goal. This was a difficult game for them. Thiago had a beautiful chance to equalize it. I think that was it. And he failed. That's it. He couldn't get nothing out of it. So unfortunate, guys. But Man City climb up the table. And that's it for the weekend, guys. All the games are done. Let me know what your favorite game was. Let me know what you guys chose as the spicy one. Let me know which one you guys chose as the Ball Fest. But yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking. They're showing. So this was Pep Guardiola's 250th game in charge. Right. So great game. Unfortunate that Brentford didn't get anything out of it. They could have. I got Thiago with a great chance. But that's it, guys. We're gonna end the stream here. Look out for my weekend review show, everyone. I'm going to review all the games that happened on Saturday, on Sunday. Also, look out for the podcast. It's called the Gun Shop Talk. I'm going to have some great topics on there. So look out for that. And obviously, always like, share, subscribes, all of that, all of that, all of that. It was great being with you guys today. I will see you again soon. It's an international break. We will do the England games if we can. However, we wait for the Premier League and the Champions League to come back. Other than that, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Ciao. Adios. Hasta mañana. See you again.